Okay, the main topic today actually we are going to tackle is the mainly it is a context of a malware hunting. We are going to hunt malware through, technically speaking here, we are going to explore the environment we are in to hunt malware. Yes, we are going to use our skills, our knowledge. We will deploy some tools to hunt malware, specifically and precisely. Malware, we know that they are viruses or trojans or worms. Whatever they are, we are going to hunt them. Any malware in our computer, we try to hunt them. Actually, we will see that not all malware actually they are to be detected. We see the difficulties and we see the issues and we'll see the limitations antivirus and security appliances do represent. So they are not the last and the most the end point of security, the antivirus. Our environment is the Windows mainly. Our work today and this malware hunting is behind the Windows environment. So we'll be exploring the system internals from Microsoft only. For the specific tool here, we are going to explore, we are going to, let's say, do this malware hunting using the Process Explorer and the VirusTotal, this web portal. And later on, for task 2, 3, we are going to do other tasks to these also for malware analysis, for the purpose of malware analysis. We see the handles of different processes and some analysis. We'll explore that on time. So let's start with the task number one. Task number one has two parts. Part number one is asking us to scan all the processes, the running processes in our environment using 50 antivirus engines. I repeat, I explain it, I stress for it because it is a heavy load task. You have to understand it. The totality, all, the totality, all, the totality of the running processes, in plural, sorry, here, running processes, yes, I'm sure it's in plural, in your computer using 50 antivirus engines or even more. So, how many processes we have? 100,000. We will see all of them, and each of those processes has to be scanned with 50 antiviruses or more. How much time we need? 2 days, 1 week, 1 month to finish? We don't know. Okay, solution. Actually, he's asking us, he's advising us to use the virus. But first of all, the run the process, what are they? First of all, to know what are the run viruses, let's go to the CMD. And then CMD here, I'm gonna call the command task list. Yes, here it is done. So those are the processes running in my computer. The process name here and the process ID here. Okay, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? And so on. So whatever. Those are the random processes. Each of those processes, we have to scan one of them. We have to scan each of them one by one by 50 antivirus or more. What does it mean? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. This is the question. We have an antivirus in our computer, but we need 50 or more. How to do so? We have a solution. Actually, we have a solution that gives us the chance, which is an online, solution, the VirusTotal. I'm going to open a new web browser tab. I'm going to visit the uh, virustotal.com, virustotal.com, virustotal.com. This is not the one I need actually. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one actually, but it is whatever. This is the one, and this virustotal.com actually it would help us to scan, yes, whatever we want versus a list of antiviruses. It may pass the 50 antivirus. Okay, let me explore my computer. Do I have any file that I can explore? Do I have a virus that I can actually scan? Let me check. Hacks, scan guy, whatever. We have actually some PHP files which are steganography. Yes, here it is. I have a malware. We generated once upon a time the malware. Let me check the content. Yes, it has a system command. Only it's a system command. Great. I'm gonna scan this file. This is a PHP file. I'm gonna scan this file versus those. Actually, this malware we generated for you at home now for purpose of this practice. You can execute. You can save this file actually as you can create a notepad file. You can save it with regard that it is a UTF file, UTF-8 file. You give it the name dot .php, and that's it. So PHP, and the content is the following. This is the content. Great. I'm going to close and I'm going to scan it. So because I have it already, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to browse to this malware. So choose the file. This is the malware. It's the same. Exactly. It is at the same location. Okay, here it is. Has been confirm upload. 100% uploaded. Yes, still. And let him do the job. See. Started. It is a malware. We created it as a malware. Okay. It has been scanned by 58 antiviruses. Those are the list. This is the list. This is the list. And it has been detected with, here he's saying 2. I'm not able to see the 2. I'm able to see only 1 antivirus that he is classifying this BCAP Pro. This is an antivirus. It is classifying it as a malware. It is a backdoor. He's classifying it as a backdoor. Very wonderful, actually. This is actually, I'm not advertising antiviruses, but this is not in the list of the top antiviruses in the market, if you know very well. This is not on the top of the list. The very famous ones that publicly actually available in our market, in our region here, it's not. This one is not completely recognized, but it is the one that has detected that this malware is a backdoor. It's a PHP file. So great, it did a great job. But the others, they are validated that it is not a virus. It is not. It is not. It is not. See, the recognized antiviruses, they are saying that it is trusted, but while it is not trusted. So great. So this is not actually okay. We did for one file here. Okay, I have the solution now. I can scan, let's say, a processor, a file versus more than 50 antiviruses. I have the solution. But for the running process, how to do so? How to do so? Actually, am I going to see the files responsible for calling or handled by those processes? Might be, yes. How to do so? Okay, to do so, I'm going to refer to the Process Explorer to list the running processes also. And using the Process Explorer, I'll try to see how find a way how to get those processes to scan. Process Explorer, do I have it? No, it's not installed on my computer. It's not. This is the one. It is from Microsoft only. We are going to get it from the system internals. How to? Okay, let's visit the following. live.sysinternals.com. live.sysinternals.com. Okay, we have this list, and in this list, we want the Proc Explorer. We want this Proc Explorer. We want this Proc Explorer. Okay, let me search it. Here it is. I'm going to use the system, the Proc Explorer 32-bit. Why? Because my computer is 32-bit, I believe. Let me check my computer. Yes, here it is. My computer is 64-bit. It's 64-bit, so I'm going to download the 64-bit. I'm going to download the 64-bit. Here it is, the Proc Exp 64-bit. It has started downloading. Okay, finished. Locate. This is it. It is in my downloads. Great. So I'm gonna to open it, to launch it. It does not need an installation immediately. Agreement. I'm gonna agree. And here it is. Great. So I have the Process Explorer running. The running processes here they are. We have the Process Explorer, actually the process IDs. They are here. The same list we were able to list here, we will find also here. We'll find them here also. Okay. The positive side here is that we can integrate this VirusTotal with its list of, let's say, available um, antivirus engines locally to the Process Explorer. We do not need to take those processes one by one. That he will do the job for me. Actually, if we will do it one by one, will take months and months of time. But here, simply, I'm gonna just maximize here. See the columns we have. We have process, CPU, the process unit, percentage, bytes, the size, actually, the working set, actually, the portion in memory, the running portion in memory, the process ID, what is that, and another actually the owner, the signature. Let's say that's all. That's all. Right click here, select columns. We have the VirusTotal here. We have the VirusTotal here. I'm not going to do it from here, so I can tick it and then have to confirm. No, I'm not going to tick it. I'm not going to confirm from here. I'm going to cancel because to show you that we have to agree the agreement. So from options here, options inside the same window here. Let me maximize again. Okay, from the options here, VirusTotal.com, we have it. Check VirusTotal.com. I did not check anything here. I did not select anything here. Immediately, options, VirusTotal, check VirusTotal.com. I have to agree the agreement. This message, you get it only for the first time. I'm going to say yes. So this is the one agreement. That's it. I have to see the agreement for that purpose. We don't need for now. And this window, see here, send in, it has appeared to me. At the beginning, it was saying, send in the hash. VirusTotal, check, see, hash submitted, hash submitted, hash submitted. It will send me the number in a while. All of the processes, yes. See, 74, 74, 75, 74, and so on. Those are the number of the engines scanning those processes. Actually, the ones that they can be actually scanned, he did the send of the process to the VirusTotal verified signature. I don't need. Good. This Process Explorer did all the work for me. If I click any, for example, I'm gonna check. They are all zero out of, zero out of, zero out of. None is suspicious. None so far. So far, none. Okay, all is trusted. All is trusted. So far, all is trusted. What does it mean? Means all of them, they are not detected as viruses. Okay, I'm gonna click any. Actually, I'm gonna search for the Chrome if I find. Here it is. I'm gonna let's say I'm gonna just say see the Chrome scan results, but on the VirusTotal. So here, I'm gonna just click this number. Automatically, it will redirect me to the VirusTotal with the results. It was saying 0 out of 74. Yes, it was saying 0 out of 74. We will see here what it says, and the DBMSs, sorry, the antivirus engines used the list. Let it finish. It taken time. It does not have to take this much time, but even though. Just waiting for the result. Okay, we'll let it do the job. It will give us a result similar to the one we were able to find here. We'll give him the time to do the job. Actually, we continue our explanation. So here, actually, we reached to accomplish the scan for the totality of the Iranian process in our computer using a long list, more than 50 antivirus engines even. He's asking us for 50, but we did it for more because he's saying 74, 75, and so on, 73. So a long list of engines, and in the one click. Okay, in the time when we need to, for example, cancel this PC client here is detected as normal, but in another computer I got it as a malicious process. In the case, for example, we are going. I'm going to just log into the virtual machine to again check this PC client if it is suspicious or not. I'm going to open the virtual machine immediately, and from the virtual machine, I'm going to launch the same. I see here he has detected. He has detected the virtual machine has been run, and immediately he submitted the hash to the VirusTotal. So we are doing the thing actually in a perfect way. The Explorer is doing that for us. So I'm gonna log into Windows 10 machine where I have this Post Explorer already. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna move to the full screen mode. I'm gonna search for my Post Explorer, the one that we were using to analyze the processes. I believe that it is in my document, my downloads. Yes, here it is. Double click it. Okay, the run process. The same way, I'm going to do the include of the VirusTotal. So options, virustotal.com for the run process completely. Agreement, I'm going to say yes, agree. Submitted the hashes, all of them, the hashes they have been submitted. The hashes, you know what is the hash? It's not new for us. Yeah, and great. We have detected that he detected one of the malicious, one of the process as malicious, one of 73. Great. So So this is malicious. I'm going to click here to check the status. Yes, he said that it is malicious by what? Malware bytes. And the others, they are saying that it is not malware. But one has detected that it is malware. It is malicious. Okay, whatever. Uh, so this is a malicious process. We have to terminate it. How to right click? Just we can kill or we can just suspend. What is it? Yes, kill the process, or you can actually whatever the options available here. Actually, we can suspend because kill the process simply. Kill the process. No more, no less. So the name here is your phone.exe. So I'm gonna kill the process, say yes, and yes, it has been killed. Great. There is no other malicious process. That's good. To be sure that it has been killed, I have to restart this process explorer. Close. And again, I restart the process explorer. Submitted hashes. Let him finish. Yes, finished. Let me scan. Let me see. None is, none is, none is suspicious. Great. So the your phone is not available even. Your phone. Great. If I search even your phone, I did a typo. It's not your phone. Nothing. Nothing. It's not there. Great. So we are sure that it is not available. It has been terminated. Great. So we did a good scan so far. So great. I'll stop at this level and then continue the request. Okay, the request here actually part number 2 is to use this process explorer to scan for. Okay, we did all the requirements. Task number 2, sorry, it is to help us understand that every singular process is controlled by a handle. I click any. Okay, I'm gonna just search, for example, whatever. I'm gonna click, let's say, whatever here. Immediately I'm gonna pass to the requirement here. Every single running process is controlled by a handle. What does it mean? It has a handle control in that. So you remember that when we changed the CMD from an application into running in background, here we have the list of the applications running, and the running in background content. Actually, we were able by just submitting one command, we were able to change the status of this CMD from an application to a background process without talking a lot. The handles we are going to use, the handles we are going to use, would help us to detect if there is any running malware in background. What are the handles? I'm going to move to the system directory where frequently, not only, but frequently, the majority of the, let's say, malware will be sitting there to mimic that they are safe programs. So Windows folder, System32, and here actually the System32 will have the Windows related or the system related processes. If there is a malware residing here, it will be actually classified as a trusted solution, which, while it is not. I'm going to move to the more deep, let's say, sensitive area of this operating system, which is the configuration folder. Here in between, yes, to confirm here the security, the authentication, yes, access control. Actually, inside of this computer, I'm not able because I need to have the authentication, username and password. I'm going to do that inside the virtual machine. So here, see Windows, System32, then config. In here, all of those contents we can actually they are related to the I know because they are already set related to the operating system. Okay, the security account, the security account manager here, the sum required by our guide, we're going to see if we can copy it or not. And we are going to try because the virus, if he copies this sum file, if he reaches to copy this sum file, a disaster because the security account manager, he will hack all the sessions in this computer. Let's check that. Let's check that out. Okay, I'm going to copy this sum. Right click, copy. I'm going to go to any new folder. I'm going to open a new folder. I'm going to say downloads. For example, I'm going to say documents, for example, or desktop. Here, right click, paste. No, because the file is open in system. Try again, try again, try again, and lastly trying again. It will not do. Not do for sure. Not do. Okay, I'm gonna try to paste it in a different way, in a different location. For example, documents. Right click, paste. Still the same message is open in system. Try again, and lastly, it will not do. Not do. This is for sure. Great. Then great. So what should I do here? What should I do here? I'm going to use another technique to copy it. So immediately I'm going to refer to my command prompt. Just give me a second, please. Okay, we continue. Okay, I'm going to use the CMD to the CMD. Yes, the CMD actually. Remember that we changed it into utilman. We do not have CMD in this computer when we did the offline access. So I'm going to call the utilman instead. Here it is. It's CMD. When I open it, it's CMD. Great. So in here, I'm gonna try to copy what? I'm gonna try to copy the sum from the config file here to, for example, the desktop. To let's say this desktop here. Okay. I'm gonna position myself here. So Shift, I press the Shift in the keyboard, right click and the mouse. Then copy as path. Here it is. Then what to do? I'm gonna move to the command prompt here, CD space paste. Enter. Directory name is invalid. I'm gonna redo it because the sum is not directory. I'm gonna delete the sum only. Enter. خلاص. We are inside the dir. We are inside the config. Yes, we have everything, and amongst of them we will have the sum somewhere. Yes, here it is, the sum. Great. So now we are inside. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna copy this sum to where? To the desktop. Let me write the command. It's simple copy, space, copy what? Sum, space, sum. Copy, space. This is the sum. I wrote this the sum. Where to copy it? Where? Space, destination. What is the destination? It's the desktop. So here, shift in keyboard, right click, and the mouse. Copy as path if I found it's not there. So I'm going to copy the path from here from top. No, it's not giving me the resource. So shift here, right click, copy as path, copy as path. I'm not finding it. I'm going to open the desktop from here. So C, users, Murad, yes, desktop, here it is. And then after here, I'm going to take this path here, copy this one. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. Space, I said, right click, paste. That's it. Now, enter. Process cannot access the file. Okay, it's saying that this is being used by another process. Very clear. Means it is occupied and there is something running in the background, and this is the handle. And this is what the handle is doing. It's using this process, this, let's say, resource in background. So even the copy, it's a simple copy. We're not going to delete or to cut, paste. Simple static copy. It is denied. We are not able to do this static copy. Okay, we need something more severe. We need something more severe. Actually, who am I here? Yeah, Murad. What I'm going to do, I'm going to change my the session into a system. You remember that the users, they are three: user, administrator, and system. I'm going to elevate it to the most higher and most powerful user, which is the system. How to do so? Actually, according to the guide, we will use the PS exec. According to the guide, we will be using the PS exec. Let me pass through the task 2. The PS exec to copy this sum. What is the PS exec? Process executor, and it is to let's say call the sessions amongst let's say within the session of the administrator or the system, or we specify an elevated privilege. Let's do so. Okay, I have downloaded it, but for you, you need to download it. Actually, I have it in my downloads. I have it already in my downloads. PS exec, but from where we get it, actually, I'm gonna download it from the live sys internals. I'm gonna open a new tab. Hide this thing here. I'm gonna open a new tab here. Inside the virtual machine I am. So live again .sysinternals.com, the same. And we need the PS exec. So Control F. Yes, exec. I'm gonna download the 32-bit because my computer here is 32-bit. Yes, here it is 32-bit. It's 32-bit. So I'm gonna download the 32-bit. Is this one? The other one is 64. So this is the one 32-bit. I'm gonna click download. Okay, it has been downloaded, but it has given different name. I'm gonna delete it because I need only one. I need only one. So I need only one. I do not need to this or that. So I'm gonna delete this page. I'm gonna use this the one. So I'm gonna use it. Enter. It will ask for agreement. I'm gonna say yes. Enter again. Enter again. Okay. Keep entering. It will not run because it's not the way how we run it. I'm gonna call it through the command prompt. So I'm gonna open this CMD, this PS exec from within the command prompt. So I'm gonna move to here. Where is this PS exec? Shift in keyboard, right click in the mouse, copy as path. Okay, great. So here I'm gonna copy the path of this process explorer to position myself there. CD space paste. I'm gonna delete the psexec.exe because this is a file, it's not a directory. And we are in the downloads. Great. So dir amongst the contents is this psexec. Great. So I'm gonna call this psexec now here. I'm gonna type psexec without delay. Without delay, I'm gonna give you the structure. It is available in our guide. We need to call it as a system. Switch S, interactive to help us to send commands and responses, interactive I, and then after immediately do now D. Run what? The CMD, and remember, we do not have CMD in this computer. In this computer, I do not have CMD. I have utilman, and also you, if you change it in your virtual machine, you'll have utilman only. So I'm going to call utilman. It is the CMD, but because we renamed it to utilman, I'm calling the utilman name. Enter. See what it did? Yes, it says access denied. Why? Because I'm a normal user here. I'm a normal user here. I'm a normal user. I'm gonna open this CMD, this utilman, this CMD as an administrator. Typo. Okay, right click, run as administrator. Yes, user account control. Okay, I'm gonna position myself again inside the same downloads. I'm inside. Okay, DII again. We have the PS exec is there. I'm gonna call the PS exec. So PS exec. Okay, system switch, interactive switch. Do now CMD. CMD. We have utilman. Utilman. And here it is. It has been opened. It is the new one. The Windows 3. It is the new one. Who am I here? Who am I? System. I'm system. Great. Now I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna reposition myself actually into the same location where the sum is. So again, copy as path, shift in keyboard. Using the keyboard, you press the shift, the mouse, right click, you'll find copy as path. Here it is. I'm gonna come here, CD space, paste. I'll delete the sum, paste. Okay, I'm inside the config. I search the contents, sum, here it is. So I'm gonna copy this sum, I'm gonna say copy space, sum space, where I bring the path of the downloads. Here, for example, right click. Any path, okay, I'm gonna copy the path from here. No, do not give. I'm gonna copy the path of this PS exec, for example, right click, shift plus right click, copy as path. Okay, I come back here, space, and another paste. I'm gonna delete the PS exec absolutely. Need the downloads only. So I'm copying the sum from the local directory to the, let's say, selected directory to destination. Enter is used by another process, even as a system, even as a system, even IR system. They did not, this computer was not able to copy that file because it's used by another process. You are not allowed. And this is a security purpose. No, this is a very trusted, let's say, approach. This way we understand that the system directory and system resources, they are protected. But at the end of the day, will we be able to copy it? Absolutely, will be successful. Why? Because see, we have a copy already here. I have a copy already here. This is dated to yesterday. Yesterday I did that, preparing for this lab today. 13 yesterday. No, 13 full. It is 1 week. It is 1 week. It is not this week, this copy. It is 1 week ago. 13. This is from the day 13. Okay, so let's do so. How to? How to this? The answer comes in. So now using the PS exec, we did all the trials using the PS exec. Here, this PS exec actually it helped us to just add CMD, whatever. So I'm gonna move to this task number 3. Let me check the tasks. Task number 3. We are going to list the shadows, the system shadows, to use them to reach the available copies of the operating system. What does it mean? It means we are going to see the history of this operating system in order to take a copy from the history, the latest history. So we are not going to take it from live directory, but we are going to take it from the history. What does this mean? Let's type this command, the virtual system, let's say static admin. I'm going to type it here in the CMD. VSS admin space list shadows. Okay. That has elevated administrator privileges. We have to do it actually in an administrator mode. So I'm going to open another window, the same command. I'm going to do it inside the virtual machine. Actually, I'm going to do it inside the virtual machine. Here in the util manual, I have a system. Who am I again? Who am I? Yes, I am system. Great. So here I'm going to execute the VSS admin. VSS admin by itself. It gives us the options which one to choose. Let's choose this list shadows. This is admin list shadows. Okay. And yes, we have an outcome. We have an outcome, and we have a copy available from 19th, means yesterday. This is yesterday, 19/4/21. So this is yesterday only. It's completely new. So I'm gonna use this copy, but before I'm gonna use it, how to generate a time frame copy like this one? I need the volume copy, which is the system copy here. To generate the system copy, this is the time frame. We have to pass through respective commands here. I'm gonna actually the commands, they are available in our guide also. Here they are. Mainly, this is the command. It's one line only. It's one line. This is just the explanation. This is just the explanation. I'm gonna just explain that to you just here in the command prompt. I'm gonna type get get WMI object, and then list shadows. There is a shadows. Yes, here it is. And authoritative fault zone. Actually, we are not having any results here. Actually, this get WMI object is a PowerShell tool. It is not a command prompt tool. So I'm going to move to the PowerShell. So PowerShell, enter, and here we are inside the PowerShell. Great. So I'm going to type the same command. PSS admin list shadows. Great. We have this entry. Okay, I'm going to create a new one. So to do so, get WMI object. Here it is. Then I'm going to list Win32. I'm going to say Win32 shadows. Okay, enter. It'll ask us to pass a function in between. Nothing happened here. I'm going to do the same thing, but in between parentheses. Still nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm going to call the get WMI object by itself only. So get WMI. Yes, here it is. Enter. Pass. I'm going to say list. Invalid list of list. Still, it's not working. So immediately, I want to explain you the syntax behind. I want to show you the syntax behind of this get WMI object. So here, let me just call the method again. Yes, here it is. Get WMI object list Win32 shadows. Yes, here I'm gonna just create. Let's say it's a method that we're going to refer to. He said you cannot call a method on a null valued expression. Null valued expression. Get WMI object list Win32 shadows. Okay, actually I made a mistake. It's not shadow, so shadow copies. Shadow. Okay, done. Shadow copy. It's giving me the access and giving me the methods that we can use through this 132 shadow copy namespace or class. So through this class, we have two methods that we can use: the create and the revert. So to do so, I'm gonna call again this create. This one dot create. In between the parameters here for this create, actually dot create, sorry, dot create. It has to be dot create. Remember. I have a problem with my keyboard. So dot create. In between here, we have to specify the drive to encrypt or to decrypt. A second parameter and last, which is to specify that the client's accessible. Okay, client accessible. Full stop. Just enter. Let's see what messages we got. Invalid method parameter. The parameter here is saying that it is problematic. Yeah. So here for the C, this is not the slash. This is the slash. And accessible. That's clear. Okay, enter. Yes, we got it now. We have created a new. Let's say a system entry with a new ID. Let me just call the VSS admin now. VSS admin. List shadows. Yes, we have two. One from 19 and one from 20. 20 is now, it has happened now only. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to refer to this copy. Here, this is the copy. To copy whatever I want. So I'm going to copy this path. Here, CD, not CD, but to reach it, it is a link, not a location. It is a link to a location, yes, absolutely. So I'm going to create a link, okay, link, paste, add slash. And this link here, I'm going to give it the name. I'm going to say here, resources. Resources. Yes, great. So here I'm going to, where we are going to do it in config. Let's say yes, later on we'll delete. Let's say yes. So resources and resources, it turns resources. Where are the config? Permission. No, we are inside the computer. I'm going to move to the virtual machine here. Here. We set the name. So, okay, it's resources. Resources. It is not set. It's not set. It's not yet. I'm going to create it here. So I'm going to. It's not available. We do not have any resources here. We do not have any resources in here in the config file, config folder. So I'm going to confirm that. Enter. I have an issue, which is the MK link is not a PowerShell. The MK link is not a PowerShell. So I have to exit the PowerShell. So exit. And then after the same MK link, actually MK link, I'm going to give the name resources, space. I'm going to copy the same path. This is the latest. This is from 2024. I can use the other one, but this is the most late. This is the latest. Copy. I do it again, let's say. right click, yes, paste خلاص, and close it with backslash, enter. The system cannot find the message text. Okay, it has been terminated. It has been terminated. Let me click and let's open this config. Here it is, resource reset. This is the resource, and it is shortcut. This is great. This is a great job we did so far. But it is an icon to a file. Why? We need it a folder. We need it a folder. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add before the resources the forward slash D to say it's directory. And for the resources, I'm gonna say resource new, whatever. Just enter. Can't find the message. I'm gonna check the resources, resource new. Not yet, not yet created. Cannot find the message. Okay, link D. Already exists, he said. That already exists. So it means it has been generated, but I'm not able to see. Yes, because actually resource new, here it is. Resource new, here it is. Resource new, here it is. It's shortcut. This is the resource new. So we succeeded in doing so. Where it is. Here it is. Double click. Okay, we have our system with Windows, so system 32. Where it is, system 32. Then config the sum. Let's copy it. Copy. And I'm gonna go to the desktop, for example, or the desktop. Yes. Let me paste it. Can we? Yes, we succeeded. We succeeded. We succeeded. And now we are able to recognize that the running processes, they are controlled by other processes and they have to be copied somehow. We found a way. So using the administrator, then the PS exec, then the directory backup. Thank you very much. Actually, I need to see the outcome, but before that, I'm going to send you the recording. If you hear any, your name, just say yes, please.